Good evening. Welcome to Mac Aldridge Field at BMC Durfee High School. FRC Media here and pleased to present the Troy City Titans as they play their second home game tonight and they take on the Connecticut Panthers. I'm Keith Tebow from FRC Media. Thank you for joining us tonight. It is great to be back after a one-year hiatus to have semi-pro football back in Fall River, and FRC Media is proud to be able to provide coverage of the Troy City Titans once again here in Fall River. The Titans come into this game after playing 2 games. They are at a record of 1-1. The Panthers come in at 0-2, and I think we're going to be ready for the national anthem. Don't know if they're going to play a national anthem, but anyway, the Titans come in at 1-1. They lost their first contest, which was their first home game, back at the end of June by a score of 31-18. They lost to the Middleborough Cobras, and then a week later on the road, they shut out the Brockton Bucks by a score of 30-0. The Titans are coming off, a year off, of course, with COVID last year. The Titans were in the New England Football League. That league sort of changed hands, and the Titans moved to a new football league, as well as the Panthers. They are now in the East Coast Football League, and that is a new league for a number of teams. It's a rather large league, and we'll talk a little bit about that as we go on throughout the evening. But the Titans are in a tie for second place right now at 1-1 in the Central Division of the East Coast Conference of the East Coast Football League. And as we said, they're coming in at 1-1, and it is a very, very close schedule. They're actually starting earlier than they did in the New England Football League. They started at the end of June, and they will wrap up the season by the end of August. So it's a condensed 2-month season. They play 10 games, 5 home, 5 on the road, and we will see how they fare this year. The Titans actually had a very successful initial campaign when they launched their campaign in 2019. Finishing around the 500 mark, and they actually, I believe, had a playoff game, and they were unsuccessful. So Coach Anthony Comer had the opportunity to speak to him. He's actually a player coach in this year. You will see him under center. He'll be the quarterback for the Titans tonight, and we'll see how that works out. The Panthers have actually won the toss and will receive. Actually, the Titans won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half, and the Panthers will receive, and the referees are calling out both teams. The Panthers will be kicking off. They are in their pewter gray uniforms with the red numbers, while the Panthers are in their red uniforms with black numbers. I guess apropos here at Durfee High School that black, pewter, and red are the main colors of both teams, and being here at Durfee High School, that's sort of apropos. So the Titans will have, if you followed our coverage 2 years ago, many of the same players that were on the Titans 2 years ago are back here this year. You may recognize some of them. One of their tailbacks is Jay Souza, number 23. Luis Jimenez, who is a wide receiver, he'll see some time again this year, as well as one of the wideouts, number 83, Aaron Todman. He is back this year, as well as some of the linemen from a year ago. Mike Jones is a wide receiver, number 45, you'll see, as well as Jamal Penna, number 38. He was part of the team 2 years ago. So a lot of returning players for the Titans, and we're going to get to know many of them as we will be telecasting the remaining 4 home games of the Titans. They play tonight, then we'll have a couple of weeks on the road, and they'll be back home later on. So kicking off is going to be Corey Barros, number 11, and we are underway. And it's going to be taken at about the 7-yard line up to the 15, 20, and on the far side, going to be tackled at the 35-yard line, and that is where the Panthers will start things off. Starting at quarterback for the Connecticut Panthers will be number 11, Pierre Narcisse. He is a big boy. We were talking about it before the game started. He's tall. He's rugged, and he's got some size on him. He's probably going to be one of the tallest guys on the field for the Panthers on offense. Expected in the backfield will be number 26. That's going to be Trey Morrison. And he is the lone setback as Narcisse is in a shotgun. Coming out to the wide side is number 9, Steve Dunbar. In the slot is going to be Jamie Bryant, number 4. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Handoff. Morrison is only going to get a couple of yards to about the 39. Pickup of 3 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Pickup of 3 on a play. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Ball is at the 39-yard line. A couple of things are going to be different. There is no scoreboard. The scoreboard is operational, but there's no one running the clock. So the time is going to be held on the field, and we'll do our best to find out when things are happening, how much time is left in the 4 15-minute quarters. Again, shotgun. Narcisse looking to pass. Has time. Throwing deep in the direction and caught there by Jamie Bryant. And that's going to be a big play all the way down to the Titan 25-yard line. So a long pass play there from Narcisse to Jamie Bryant. Became wide open on the near side. And that's a big game. It's 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Titans' 25-yard line. Just underway here from McAldrich Field. Again, the same Dunbar and Bryant. Handoff again to Morrison. He's got some running room and is bottled up and gang tackled there by the Titans. In there on the tackle is Carlos Bettison, number 33, among others. So that's going to be a short pickup of 2. So it's going to be 2nd down now, and we'll call it 8 from the 23-yard line. Again, now to the near side is Dunbar. Number 1, Kareem Robinson is the other wideout on the far side. Again, handoff. Morrison cuts back to the near side, cuts back inside, and is going to be stopped at about the 16, close to a 1st down. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 2. At the 16-yard line. Also in the game in the slot on the near side is Chase Pressey, number 14. They got 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Again, the lone setback is Trey Morrison. 3rd down and 2. Let's see if the Titans can stop him here. Pass out into the flat, caught. It's going to be a 1st down. Again, that is Jamie Bryant. And that's going to be a 1st down inside. Actually, it looks like it's going to be at the 11-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. It's going to be a 5-yard pickup. And actually, they're going to say it's at the 10, so it's going to be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Just underway, and the Panthers are driving early on their first possession. Again, same 3 wideouts. Robinson to the right. Bryant in the slot to the left. Narcisse in the shotgun. Play action. Pass. Wide open, but overthrown. Incomplete. Pass intended for Chase Pressey. And now it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the Titan 10-yard line. Again, the big pass play here from Narcisse to Bryant. Picked up a big chunk of yards and set up the Panthers here close. It's going to be second down and goal now from the 10. First quarter, the Troy City Titans and the Connecticut Panthers. All right, second down and goal now. Again, 2 wideouts to the near side, 2 to the far side. Trey Morrison, the lone setback. Narcisse looks to pass, has time. It is caught, and it's going to be, as the player knocked down a bound, his forward progress was stopped at about the 5-yard line. So it's going to be third and goal now from the 5. I think that was Bryant again with the catch. Coach Mark Welch is the head coach of the Panthers. Speaking with him before the game, this is his 7th year as head coach. And again, the Panthers took last year off due to the COVID protocol. Some of his players did play on some other teams. All right, third and goal. Here we go. Morrison right up the middle, and he's going to be stopped. And there's a flag on the play. Pretty much got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. And they're going to say offside on the Titans. Yeah, offside on the Titans. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal. So it should be third and goal on the 2.5-yard line. We'll call it the 3. Okay, Bryant is in the slot to the near side. Dunbar is wide to the near side. Pressey's to the far side. Third and goal from the 3. Pass, quick pass in the middle. It is in and out of the hands of Bryant, incomplete. In on the play for the Titans on defense was number 24, Chris Rondon, and he was a name we called quite often 2 years ago. So it's going to be fourth down, and it looks like the Panthers are going to go for it. So big early defensive play here coming up for the Titans on fourth down. All right, again, 2 wideouts to the near side. Actually, 3 spread out to the near side. And 1 to the right. And there's a flag on a play. I think the Panthers may have moved. That's what the Titans are saying. Dead ball foul. Yep, false start on the Panthers. So that's going to make the fourth down play a little bit longer. Don't know who the Panthers have for a kicker. It's going to make it a little longer, so it's going to be fourth and goal now from around the 7 or 8 yard line. We will call it the 8. Fourth and goal. Narcisse looks to pass, looking for Bryant, passing in the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Pass intended, I believe, for Bryant. And in on the play on defense is John DaCosta, number 16. So a big defensive play for the Titans as they take over now, first and 10 from their own 8-yard line. So the Panthers had a big pass play. Then the Titans defense just came up and with a big stop there. And now the Titans will have it on offense, and they will be led by their player coach, number 5 at quarterback, Anthony Comer. Expect to see in the backfield number 23, Jay Souza, as well as number 11, Corey Barrows. And you also will see another Anthony Comer sooner rather than later, number 3, Anthony Comer Sr. But right now in the backfield is Jay Souza. First and 10, Titans. Handoff, Souza has it, cuts back, doesn't get much. Maybe gets a yard. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 9-yard line. Pickup of a yard. So short pickup of a yard for the Titans. Their first possession, again, just underway. Aaron Todman is coming to the near side. In the slot is going to be Jamal Penna. And to the far side is Mike Jones. Handoff up the middle is actually going to be Penna, number 38, with the pickup. And it's going to be close to the 15-yard line, so a 6-yard pickup. So it's going to be 3rd down now, and we'll call it 3 from the 15-yard line. They need to get to the 18 for a first down. Corey Barrows comes out. Aaron Todman, 3 wideouts to the near side. Todman, Luis Jimenez, and Penna. Jones is to the far side. Comer looks to pass, puts it up to the long to Todman, overthrown, incomplete. And that's going to be probably a 3 and out for the Titans. And the punt team is going to come in, and it looks like Anthony is going to be the punter as well. We saw him kicking before the game. And a timeout called on the field. And a timeout is going to be called by the Connecticut Panthers. So it gives us an opportunity here to talk a little bit about, again, the season for the Tri-City Titans. As we mentioned, 2 years ago, they were part of the New England Football League. And that league underwent some changes. COVID protocols last year. Some players played, some did not. And the Titans and a number of other teams in the league, they weren't liking what was going on with the New England Football League. So they migrated to now the East Coast Football League. And there are a number of teams in this league. A number of the teams that are on the roster or on the schedule for the Titans were teams we saw 2 years ago. As we said, they started the year with a loss here at Durfee High School against the Middleborough Cobras. That's another team that migrated over. The Brockton Bucks, I believe, are also in the NAFL. They migrated over as well, and the Titans did win that second game by a score of 30-0. The Taunton Gladiators, who we'll see later on this year, another team that migrated over. So there's a lot of similarities between the two leagues, but it's a new league and a new season. All right, Anthony Comer will kick away for the Titans on 4th and 3. Left-footed punter. Kicks it. It's going to be a short kick. So good field position for the Panthers. It's going to go out at the 42-yard line. And that's where the Panthers will take over. 1st and 10 from the Titan. Actually 31-yard line. So it was a shorter kick. So the Panthers are going to get good field position on their second possession. So if you're just joining us, each team had the ball once, no score, as we are probably around the halfway point of the first quarter. The Panthers had the big play of the first half. They had a 36-yard pass play that got them deep into Titan territory, then could not score. And now they've got their second possession on the Titan 31-yard line. Bryant and Dunbar to the near side. Narcisse looks to throw. Pass caught to the far side at about the 25-yard line. Pass caught there by Chase Pressey. And it looks like it's going to be about a 6-yard gain, so it should be 2nd and 4 from the Titan 25-yard line. Actually, they're going to say the 26, so it's a 5-yard pickup. So 2nd down and 5. Again, now 2 wideouts on either side. Dunbar and Bryant to this side. Handoff. Morrison tries to cut to the outside, cuts back in. We'll have a 1st down and more. To the 10, to the 5, and he's going to go in for the score. 26-yard touchdown run by Trey Morrison. And the Panthers score first. So nice set of running. Morrison was looking to go inside, then saw was blocked up, went to the outside. There were some opportunities there for the Titans to make the tackle, but could not. And then Morrison had that second gear and took it to the far outside, got past one final tackle and scored. So we are at 6-0 here at Mac Aldridge Field. And it looks like the Panthers are going to go for 2. We didn't see anyone kicking prior to the game, so looks like this will be their modus operandi in terms of when they score, going for 2 points. Looks like they have a Narcisse is going to throw, and that's going to go out of bounds. So Narcisse overthrew, and that's going to be a no good on the conversion. So with about halfway through here, the first quarter, the Panthers score first. They lead 6-0. So that was a short 2-play drive from the 26 after getting good field position. And the Panthers score first. Actually, the Panthers came in only scoring a total of 8 points the entire season. They lost their first 2 games of the season and come in at 0-2. But have been the better offensive team thus far. And they lead by a score of 6-0, and the Titans will get the ball again in a moment. As it looks like the kicker for the Panthers looks like it's number 35. Could be number 30, Ellis Anthony. 36. We're going to call it Anthony Ellis rather, will be kicking off for the Panthers. And back deep, looks like it's Jamal Penna on one side. And it is going to be Penna from the 15 up to the 20. It's up to the 30, comes to the near side, looks to turn the corner, and is going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. So that's where the Titans will take over. 1st and 10 from about the 30-yard line. Right at the 30-yard line. Second possession for the Titans. First time they were 3 and out. Did not get a first down. in the game for the Titans as a tight end is number 86, Logan Tessier. Coming to the near side is Luis Jimenez. 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the 35. Handoff. It's actually going to lose a couple of yards. And that was Jay Soares, number 0, with the tackle, with the carry rather. And it's going to be a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 now. Ball is marked back to the 34-yard line. We are later in the first quarter. Again, the scoreboard clock not operational, so the time is being held on the field. Jimenez to the near side, Todman to the far side. Jay Soares is in the backfield. Play action. Comer looks to pass. Again, going deep. He has a man. It is blocked away. Knocked away. Beautiful play there by Jaquan Amari Hall. As the pass was intended for Anthony Comer Jr. So junior and senior in the game here today. And he had some separation, but Amari Hall with the knockaway. So now it's going to be 3rd down. And 11 from the 34. Corey Barros is now in the backfield with AC. 3rd and 11. Flag on the play. Actually, almost interception. Actually, it wasn't a flag, but the pass almost intercepted in and out of the hands of Marquise Ball, number 22. Check that, that's number 28. That is Chris Williams. So now it's going to be 4th down, and it's going to be another 3 and out for the Titans, and they're going to have to punt. Bryant, number 4, is the deep back for the Panthers. And AC will do the kickoff. Nice high kick. Bryant's going to take it at the 30. Going to the far side, cuts back to the middle, and then it's going to be tackled at the 42-yard line. So the Panthers will take over 1st and 10 from their own, looks like 42-yard line for their 2nd possession. Again, difficult to find out when the clock is going to run out. So we'll see what the Panthers can do on their 3rd possession. They've been definitely the better of the 2 offensive teams thus far, being able to move the ball, and that's why they lead 6-0. Dunbar to the near side. It looks like Bryant's going to go to the far side. And also looks like they have a different running back in the game. Play action pass. Bryant into the flat. He gets by a couple of tacklers and gets away to the 30. And he will go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So another big pass play as the Titan defense kind of lost its balance there. Another big pass play from Narcisse to Bryant. And it looks like, are they coming back? What are they doing here? Looks like they're coming back. Didn't see a flag on the play. Oh, actually, it's the end of the quarter. They are moving to the other side of the field. So that is the end of the first quarter. With the score, the Panthers 6 and the Titans nothing. We'll be back right after this. Back here at Mac Aldridge Field as we're ready to begin the second quarter as the Troy City Titans trail the Connecticut Panthers by a score of 6-0. And the Panthers are on the run again. They're inside Titan territory at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Pierre Narcisse looks to throw again. Has time, plenty of time. Toward the end zone, it is high and incomplete, but a flag is going to come in on the play. And they're going to call probably pass interference on the Titans. And the pass is going to be called. Pass interference on the Titans. It's going to be on Miguel Perez, number 25. So that's going to put the ball right at the 1-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal at the 1. And the Titans not helping themselves out here in the early going on defense. Some sloppy tackling. And here, the interference penalty in the end zone. 1st and goal for the Panthers. James Hudson is the setback now with Pierre Narcisse. 1st and goal from the 1. Hudson gets it, bounces to the outside. Titans are there, and it's going to be a big loss. All the way back to about the 9 or 10-yard line. 3 Titans in pursuit, and that's going to be a huge loss for the Panthers. Looks like it's going to be back to around the 8-yard line, so a 7-yard loss. Big defensive stop there by the Titans. So it's going to be 2nd down and goal now from the 8. All right, 3 wideouts to the near side. Dunbar, Bryant, and also in the slots in the near side. Is Jenkins. 2nd and goal. Narcisse looks, fires it, and it is going to be, was it intercepted? I believe it was. Intercepted in the end zone. And a huge turnover by the Titans. Didn't see who made that play. But anyway, a big stop on the defense. We were complaining on how lax the defense was, but they come up with a big interception in the end zone. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 20. I believe the interception was made by Sam Ejazi, number 17. All right, let's see if the Titan offense can come forward now and get some momentum from that play. Nick Banaka now is to the near side. And in the backfield is wide out to Jay Souza, and the pass to Souza is incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. So again, total yardage for the Titans, really not much. Total yardage of only about 5 yards total in this game. And that's about it. All right, again, Jay Souza in the backfield. 2 wideouts on each side. AC looks to pass, fires it to the far side. That's Todman, and Todman is going to be racked up after only a short gain of only a yard or 2. Aaron Todman again with the catch, and a short pickup of only a couple of yards. So we're going to say pickup of 3. So it's going to be 3rd and 7 now for the Titans. Ball at the 23-yard line. Again, sort of just underway here in the second quarter. 6-0, the Connecticut Panthers lead. Penna to the near side, wide. 2 others in the slot. There's going to be a flag on the play, and what happened here? They're going to call the play dead. And whether it looked like the Panthers did move across, and we'll see whether they were drawn off or not. Panthers can need a break if they can get one here. The referee. Don't know if they're going to pick up the flag or not, where they're still talking things over. Someone moved on the line. It was whether the defense, they're going to call against the Panthers. They're going to say both. Offsetting penalties. So what happened? Didn't happen. So it's going to be 3rd down now and 7 still for the Titans. Ball at the 23-yard line. Jimenez to the near side. In the slot as well. Looks like Anthony Comer Jr. AC looks to pass to the near side. Pass intended for Penna. That's incomplete. So it's 4th down now for the Titans. And another punting situation, unfortunately. So 3 and outs for the Titans on offense. And the punt team comes out. Got a running clock here, so even normally on an incomplete pass, the clock would not run, but there are instances where the referees are running the clock, and they're doing that here. So again, we do not know how much time is left. We do know it's the second quarter, and we do know that the Panthers lead the Titans 6-0. Bryant again back deep. AC, nice high kick. It's going to take a Titan bounce, and it's going to be inside the 35, actually die right at the 35-yard line of the Panthers. And they're going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line, leading by a score of 6-0. Each team has had the ball 3 times. Again, the Panthers have been the better offensive team. They had a big pass of 36 yards in the first possession. but could not score. And then on their second possession, were able to score on a 26-yard touchdown run by Trey Morrison. And on their third possession, again, they were knocking on the door for the third straight time, but the Pierre Narcisse pass was intercepted by Sam Njaji, and the Panthers were able to stop them from scoring on that drive. And hopefully, Panthers can have, the Titans can have some sort of a conventional defense here. As it's 1st and 10, 3 wideouts to the near side. Bryant goes in motion now from right to left. Narcisse, play action, pass. Bryant, wide open, far side. Gets by one tackler, gets by another, is over the 40, and drags the tacklers all the way to the 46-yard line, and that's going to be close to a first down. Looks like they're going to be about a yard short. So they're going to be 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line. Play is stopped, and timeout is going to be called by the Titans as they're looking to shore up their defense, as defensive coaches are out there. Saw something they didn't like, and we're looking to regroup here as they hope to try to stop them here on 2nd down and short. Again, the Panthers, or rather the Titans, are going to be on the road over the next few weeks. They are actually going to be heading out to Middleborough next week. Then we'll head all the way to New Hampshire to take on the Granite State Destroyers. And then when they come back to Mac Aldrich Field, they're going to be playing their last 3 home games on 3 consecutive weekends. On Saturday the 31st, on August 7th, and then on August 14th. And then their home games are going to be done. They're going to play their last 2 games on the 21st and the 28th on the road. So sort of a weird schedule for the Titans, as they played home and home the first 3 weeks, then 2 road games, 3 home games, and then 2 other road games. All right, we're back in action now. 2nd down and short. Narcisse, hands off. Morrison is going to be stopped for a loss. Good defense there by the Titans. In on the tackle, number 68, Matt Gill. So a loss of a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 from the 42-yard line. Morrison exits the game, and it looks like James Hudson is in the backfield. Again, 3 wideouts to the near side. Robinson and Dunbar is on this side. Bryant to the far side. Narcisse looks incomplete. Pass actually intended for Dunbar, who was on the far side of the field. So it's going to be 4th down and 3. And it looks like Panthers are going to keep their offense out there. Coach Mark Welch out on the field, bringing in the play for Pierre Narcisse and his Panther offense. Pressy's to the near side, as is Kareem Robinson. Dunbar and Bryant to the far side. Actually, Bryant was in the backfield, now goes to the far side in the slot. 4th down. Pass incomplete. Nearest player there was Chase Pressey. So it is incomplete, and the Titans are going to get decent field position. at the Panther 42-yard line. So defense holds for the Titans, important because on the first three possessions, the Panthers were able to drive the field. So Titans are going to get it 1st and 10 from the Panther 42-yard line. Looking for some momentum as they trail here by a score of 6-0. And we're, I would say, about halfway through the second quarter. And normally when the time is kept on the field, the referees will probably stop play when they're at the 2-minute warning. So that's something we will sort of figure out as we head toward the end of the half and then toward the end of the game later on. Jimenez and Anthony Comer Jr. to the near side. Todman to the far side. And Jay Souza is the lone setback. AC looks to pass. Shuffle pass to Souza, and he gets nowhere. Maybe even lost half a yard. Yeah, they're going to lose a yard on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 11 from the 44. Shuffle pass there did not work. Corey Barrows is in the game for the Titans. Jimenez, Anthony Comer Jr., and Barrows to the near side, Todman to the far side. 2nd and 12. AC looks, throws, near side, has a man. It is Jimenez. He's caught at the 40 and cuts back. And after all that, only maybe gained a couple of yards. They're going to give him forward progress to the 40. So it's going to be a 4-yard pickup. And it's going to be 3rd and about 8 from the 40-yard line of the Panthers. This time Jimenez is going to go to the far side, to the near side. AC looks to pass, looks to go deep, has a man there, and it is intercepted. Intercepted and still on his feet is Ziggy Bailey. And Ziggy Bailey takes it back to the 25-yard line. So AC, pass intended for Todman, a bit underthrown. And Ziggy Bailey with the interception. And that's a turnover. And the Panthers will get the ball back at the 28-yard line. At their own 28-yard line. So a lot of sloppy play on both teams' parts, as both teams have had an interception thrown. And fortunately for the Titans, their offense not able to still not have a first down at all, but they only trail 6-0. All right, Pressey's to the near side, slotted. Also in the game right now is Paris McDougal. He's split out to the near side, wide. Bryant now goes in motion. And Bryant's going to get it out in the flat. Titans are there, however. He's going to go nowhere. Actually lose yardage back to the 20. And that could be an 8-yard loss. So an 8-yard loss. Second down and 18 Ball back to the 21-yard line. And there's a timeout on the field. I believe it was taken by the Titans. Either that or this could be the 2-minute warning. It's possible. So we'll have to wait and see. So as we mentioned earlier, the Titans come in at 1-1. They started the season here at home at the end of June at Mac Aldridge Field, and they had a loss to the Middleborough Cobras by a count of 31-18. And then the Panthers the Titans rebounded the week later on the road at Brockton. They had a full team effort, and they shut out the Brockton Bucks by a score of 30-0. The whole league had last week off for the holiday, and they're back at it this week again here against the Connecticut Panthers. They'll be back on the road the next 2 weeks. All right, we are back in action. 2nd and 18. The ball back at the 21-yard line. Narcisse looks to pass, goes deep, has a man wide open. That is, I believe, Dunbar, and that is all the way down to the Titan 35-yard line. That is a 44-yard pass play from Narcisse to Dunbar. He was wide open. And it was a good throw, and in stride, Dunbar. He ended up falling at the 35, and that's where they start from here, 1st and 10. Handoff to the far side. It's going to be close to a 1st down. That was James Moore, number 2, with the carry. Actually, number 3 with the carry. And that's going to be another 1st down. That's a 10-yard pickup. 1st and 10. The ball is at the 24-yard line of the Titans. Again, James Moore still in the ball game. Narcisse looks to throw. Again, wide open for the touchdown. That was too easy. Paris McDougald, number 10 with the touchdown. A 25-yard pass, and it's now 12-0. Again, the pass defense for the Titans, very lax. 24-yard touchdown pass. And the Panthers are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Wow, those 2 big pass plays were really no contest for the Titans defensively, as the defensive backs on both plays stopped when they were looking back instead of continuing to run down the field. Four wideouts now for the Panthers. Again, pass up the middle. It is incomplete. Pass intended for McDougald. It was behind him, so the play is no good. And as we are heading toward the end of the first half, the Panthers have opened up the lead. It is now 12-0. And really, it's been all Panthers thus far, as the Titans are still looking for their first down of the ball game. And we'll see if what player coach Anthony Comer wants to do. Looks like he's still going to be quarterback. kind of a dilemma when you're the quarterback, not able to move the team, and you're also the head coach in terms of what they want to do in terms of changing things up on the offensive side of the ball. But right now, neither side is clicking for the Titans. And back deep is going to be Penna. As well as Kyle Trainum, I believe, is the other deep back. And again, kicking off is Anthony Ellis for the Panthers. Short kick up, and it's going to be taken by Penna. Near side. Gets up to the 40 and 41 yard line, and he is knocked out of bounds. And that's where the Titans will take over. Right at the 40-yard line. Again, late in the second quarter. Let's see if the Titans can pull something together here quick. Get some points on the board before the end of the half. All right, splitting out to the near side, Mike Jones. Todman and Comer Jr. to the far side. AC looks to pass, finds his son, gets away at the 50, looks to juke away, has some room, cuts back to the inside, is at the 45, and is going to be taken down at the 41-yard line in the first down for the Titans late here in the first half. And there is a player down for the Titans, injured. Nice 19-yard pickup there. Father and son combo. And the big man was knocked down on that play. Mike Bowie, number 65, he's coming out. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Panther 41-yard line. After that big 19-yard pickup, biggest play of the game thus far offensively for the Titans. Let's see if they can cash in on this and put them back to back. Todman and Comer Jr. to the far side. Jones and Jimenez to the near side. Flare out. Souza has the ball, gets a few yards, and is going to be knocked out after about a 5-yard pickup. Good pickup there by Souza on the second effort.
Good job, Souza.
And it's going to be 2nd down and about 5 from the 36-yard line. And timeout's going to be called by the Panthers. Still not quite sure how much time is left, but we're definitely toward the end of quarter number 2.
Little under a minute, I would say.
Okay. So before, when there was a timeout, that was the 2-minute warning that we saw before. So this is a timeout by the Panthers, so we're probably a little bit under a minute maybe left to go here in the first half. Mike Bowie is back in the game in his left guard position. And it's going to be 2nd down and 5 at the 36. All right, let's see what the Titans can do here. 2nd down and 5. Jones and Jimenez to the near side. Again, Souza, the lone setback. AC looks to throw, throws it to the near side, and it is knocked away. Jones was the intended receiver. And pass again blocked away, and a great defensive move by Jaquan Amari Hall. It's going to be 3rd down now and 5. Late 2nd quarter, it is 12-0. Connecticut Panthers on top of the Troy City Titans. Todman to the near side, as well as Jimenez. AC Jr. up top. AC passes middle, caught by Jr., and he's going to go in for the touchdown. "36-yard touchdown pass." And the Titans are on the board.
Was that number 3? Yeah, that was his son.
So father-son combination works out well. 36-yard touchdown pass from AC Senior to AC Junior. I don't know if Junior goes by AC, but for now we'll call him that. And now AC Senior is in for the extra point. Try to make it a 5-point game. High snap. Kick up, and it's going to be no good. So late here in the 2nd quarter, the Titans get on the board. It's good to see the offense come back, and it's now 12-6, Panthers on top. And we are very late, I'm sure, here in the 2nd quarter. And now the Titans will be kicking off. And the Titans will get the ball back to start the 2nd half, so that's always good. And we'll see here who's going to be doing the kicking for the Titans. McDougal is back for the Panthers. And it's going to be Corey Barrows that's going to be kicking off for the Titans. Barrows squib kick, and it's going to be picked up by one of the upbacks, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And the Panthers are going to have a chance to at least get a playoff here. And the ball is at the 45-yard line. See if the defense can come up with another play, or at the least hold them before the end of the half. The Titans will get the ball to begin the 2nd half. Bryant is coming to the near side with, I believe, McDougal in the slot. Also have a tight end in the game. Narcisse looks to pass. Here comes a rush. He's going to be hit. And that's going to be a backward pass, I believe. Morrison has it. Morrison's going to turn the corner. And after all that is maybe going to lose a yard. Actually, they're going to get back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like. So it was actually, after all that, no gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line. McDougal is to the near side. In the slot is Eric Garcia, number 80. And Dunbar and Bryant to the far side. Narcisse throws up the middle to no one. Incomplete. As the pass rush was there for the Titans. As the rush was by another Comer. James Comer came in on the rush. Anthony's other son. Number 93. Third down and 10 from the 45. Again, empty backfield for Narcisse. 2 wideouts to either side. And movement there. It looks like it's going to be a false start. I think the quarterback wanted the ball, and one of those everyone moved but the center. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So it's going to be 3rd and 15, and they're going to mark the ball back to the 40. Again, same setup. 2 wideouts on either side. Empty backfield in the shotgun, Narcisse. Looks, throws, middle, incomplete. It's going to be 4th down now and 15. And we must be very close to the end of the first half. And let's see if the Panthers are going to want to kick it away or go for it here on 4th and 15. Looks like they are going to punt, and Ellis is in the game. Anthony Ellis will kick it away. And back deep is, looks like Barros, number 11, is back there. Oh, high snap! It's going to be a problem! He did kick it away. He got it away, but it's going to be a short kick right out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It is a negative punt. You don't see those too often. So the Panthers, whatever time is left in the first half, after the high snap, the Titans are going to get good field position at the 31-yard line. I'm looking at the referee. I think he's trying to tell people how much time is left. we don't know how much time is left on the clock, but we are definitely toward the end of the first half. Boy, wouldn't it be something if the Titans can tie this up before halftime after being extremely sluggish offensively through the first quarter and 3 quarters, if you will, through much of this first half. All right, Jones is split out to the near side, 3 wideouts to the far side. AC looks, had a man open, it's incomplete. Pass was intended for Jimenez, and I believe, no, there's a penalty on the play. Holding is going to be against the Titans, so it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. So that'll mark the ball back to the 41. And it's going to be first down and 20. Todman is out of the game. All right, first down and 20. AC, short pass into the flat, and it looks like it's a double pass. Ryan Nave was in the game, and that just fell apart. And that is going to be, it looks like, yep, that is the end of the first half. So, both teams able to score in the first half. Panthers had their way early on. Titans did better at the end. So after the first half, it is the Connecticut Panthers 12 and the Troy City Titans 6. We'll take a break and have second half action coming up right after this. Welcome back to Mac Aldridge Field. We're getting set for the second half. The Troy City Titans trail the Connecticut Panthers by a score of 12-6, and the Titans are going to get the ball to begin the second half. Nice kickoff, and it's going to be taken at about the 11-yard line. Titans have it right up the middle to the 36-yard line, and taking the ball to start things off for the Titans is number 27, Will Sorberry. So the Titans get the ball, and let's see if they can tie things up here to begin the second half. If you're just joining us, it's really a tale of two scenarios there in the first half, as the Panthers had their will. The first 3 times they had the ball, they scored 2 of the 3 times, and actually could have scored the first 3 times. And the Titans were just flat on offense and defense. But at the end of the half, the Titans came back and scored. We'll go over the scoring in just a few moments, but we're ready to begin half number 2. 2 runners in the backfield now, split behind AC. AC gets it. It's going to be Jay Souza with the ball, and he's not going to get anything. It's going to be tied up. And going to get back maybe to the line of scrimmage for no gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now from the Titan 37-yard line. So the Panthers scored on their second and third possessions. First on a 26-yard run by Trey Morrison, and then a 24-yard pass from Pierre Nartisse to Paris McDougal, and that made it 12-0. Back to the action now, second down and 10. AC looks to pass. Flare pass to the near side is going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Corey Barrows. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10. So, the Panthers didn't have a first down at all until late in the second quarter, where they got their first down, and then they scored on the 36-yard touchdown pass from Anthony Comer Sr. to Anthony Comer Jr., and no one had converted on their extra points or their two-point conversion play. So that's where we sit right now at 12-6 as we are underway here in the third quarter. It's going to be 3rd and 10 now for the Titans. Jimenez is to the near side. Wide. Todman to the wide side on the far side. And again, Barrows is the lone setback. AC pass in and out of the hands of the wideout on the far side. That looks like it was Penna. Yeah, Jamal Penna with the incomplete pass there. So it's going to be 4th down now, and the Titans are going to have to punt. AC will do the punting for the Titans. A little confusion on who's in the ball game here. And it looks like Jamie Bryant is deep for the Panthers. Nice high kick. And it's going to bounce, and it's going to bounce out of bounds on the near side. And actually back there was James Moore. And it's going to be out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So the Panthers have it 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. So they will have their first possession here of the second half. Pierre Narcisse is the quarterback. And we've seen a lot of both Jamie Bryant. He's had a couple of big catches. And the running back has been between Trey Norrison and James Hudson. And right now, looks like it's going to be Trey Morrison in the backfield. It also looks like there's a new quarterback back there. Handoff goes to Morrison. He goes up the middle, and it's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And actually, it looks like Bryant, number 4, is going to be the quarterback. So Bryant is the quarterback. And Morrison took the ball there. And for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, ball on the 28-yard line. Second down and 9. High snap, and they're going to call flag on the play. The Titans did move forward, but they went back. So let's see whether they're going to call it on the Titans. No, they're actually going to call a false start against the Panthers. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd and 14. All right, Panthers come out. They've got Kareem Robinson to the near side. Garcia's in the slot to the near side, right? 2 wideouts to the left. Again, Bryant looks to pass. Throws near side, and it is caught for a first down and more. Over the 45 to the 47. It's going to be a first down now for the Panthers. Ball all the way to the to the Panther 47, 48-yard line. All right, James Hudson now is the setback with Bryant. Garcia to the near side. McDougal goes in motion. Bryant looks to pass. Here comes the rush. Gets away from one. It's going to throw down, and it's going to be caught. Caught by McDougal into Titan territory to the 35-yard line. It's going to be the 34-yard line. So Bryant to McDougal, and that's going to be another first down for the Panthers. Robinson and again Garcia to the near side. McDougal to the far side. Hudson is the lone setback on 1st and 10 from the 34. Bryant looks to throw. He throws it. It's tipped and incomplete. Tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 34. So if you're just joining us, the Connecticut Panthers are leading the Troy City Titans by a score of 12-6. We are nearing the halfway point of the third quarter. Again, same setup. Dunbar and McDougal to the far side. Robinson and Garcia to the near side. Hudson the lone setback on 2nd down and 10. Handoff goes to Hudson. He goes to the far side, cuts back inside. He's going to be gang tackled just short of the 30-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 4. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. Ball is set at the 31-yard line. So pickup of a long 3 on that play. I would think that this will be 4-down territory, as the Panthers have gone for it on 4th down before. Again, same setup. 2 wideouts to the near side, 2 to the far side. Bryant looks to pass, is going to be sacked. 10-yard loss back to the 40-yard line. And tackle on the play there, Chris Walker. In on the play for the Titans. And it's going to be 4th down and long, and I would think that the Panthers will likely punt it away here. Ball is back to the 39-yard line. So a loss of 8 on the play. Actually, it does not look like they're going to punt. They're going to go for it. 4th and 16. Bryant looks to pass, gets away, runs, scrambles. He's going to keep it on his feet. Still on his feet. He's going to get a 1st down and more. Inside the 20 to the 15. But there is a flag on the far side of the field. And that, I think, could have been offside. Yeah, it was offside on the Titans. So that's going to be not allowed. They're going to take the big pickup. Bryant doing it all, running it down from the 39 to the 15-yard line. A 24-yard pickup. 1st and 10 on the Titan 15-yard line. Jamie Bryant caught a lot of balls in the first half, and now his quarterback scrambled for a big 24-yard pickup. They have it 1st and 10 from the 15. Oh, Bryant not ready for the snap. Goes all the way back, and the Titans get it. Oh, my goodness. Bryant wasn't looking. The snap came back. And the ball recovered by Chris Rondon, number 24. And another turnover. And the Panthers are arguing with the referee that they don't think the ball was in play, but it was. So the Titans are going to get it. 1st and 10. Referees are talking it over, but I don't think the Panthers are going to win their argument. There's got to be well over a dozen Panthers out there arguing the case. And I don't think they're going to win it. So the ball is going to be put back on the 40-yard line of the Titans. So again, this is the second time now that the Panthers have had good field position, close to scoring, and have, in this case, fumbled the ball. And in the first half, they had an interception. The ball right at the 40. Looks like both Barrows and Souza in the backfield for the Titans. Now they're going to flank out. 3 wideouts to the far side right, 2 to the near side left. Pass into the flat. Caught. And right up to the 40 and maybe a yard with forward progress. Like that was Jay Souza with the catch. It was. And it's actually going to be a loss on the play. Actually, they can go back to the original line of scrimmage. So no gain after all that. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Ball still on the 40-yard line. Again, around the midway part of the 3rd quarter, it is the Connecticut Panthers 12 and the Troy City Titans 6. Again, 2 wide out to the near side. Barrows is in the slot. 3 to the far side. AC looks to pass. Does. Up the middle. In and out of the hands of Barrows. Incomplete. Pass defended by Marquise Ball. And it's going to be 3rd down and long now for Troy City. Todman is coming out for the Titans. Jimenez is in there. So Barrows is going to be the tight end. AC Jr. is in the slot to the near side. Jimenez wide to the near side. Jones to the far side. Pass is going to be caught. And still on his feet. is Junior. AC Junior is finally going to get tackled at about the 43-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Titans. And the ball is going to be marked at the 44-yard line. So the Titans are in Panther territory. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. And there's going to be a timeout on the field. And an issue, looks like, with the chains on the far side. Ball at the 44-yard line of the Panthers. As they straighten out the chains. Again, the next couple of weeks, the Titans will be on the road. Next week, they'll be back at Middleborough. Their only loss of the season against the Cobras. And then in 2 weeks, they're going to head up to New Hampshire St. Anselm College to take on the Granite State Destroyers. Then in 3 weeks, they'll be back home here at Mac Aldridge Field. They'll be playing 3 home games in a row. And hopefully the referees are getting things settled out. It's going to be second down now. They're actually first down and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line. Now that the chains have gotten themselves all untangled and retangled and all set. All right, first and 10 for the Titans at the 44. AC looks to pass. Looks deep, over the middle, incomplete. Pass intended, I believe that's Jimenez, number 9, and that is, so that's incomplete. It's going to be second and 10 now from the 44. Jamal Penna enters the game, and Barrows comes out. So there's still a lot of confusion here. They're bringing another ball in. I don't know what happened here. That was an incomplete pass. So it should be second down and 10 from the 44. Apparently there was a 5-yard penalty, delay of game maybe. Anyway, the ball's been back now to the 49, where it's going to be second and 15. Actually, they're going to say first and 15. So maybe that last play there was a illegal procedure call. That's what we're going to say. First and 15 now from the Panther 49-yard line. AC looks out in the flat, has a man, complete. Jimenez, 40, 30, still on his feet, inside the 20 and out of bounds at around the 16-yard line. Big play there. AC to Luis Jimenez. It's going to be a first down at the Panther. Looks like about the 18-yard line. Titans looking for the equalizer. Again, we are in the probably toward the latter half of the third quarter. First and 10. Pass up the middle. Oh, almost intercepted again. And looks like the pass may be intended for Jimenez again, up through the middle. But it's incomplete. And that is going to be the end of the third quarter. So we've played 3 quarters here at Mac Aldridge Field with the score. The Connecticut Panthers 12 and the Troy City Titans 6. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. We are set now for the fourth quarter here at Mac Aldridge Field. Keith Tebow from FRC Media. Thank you for joining us for Troy City Titans football. The Titans trail the Connecticut Panthers 12-6, but they're sort of knocking on the door. It's 2nd and 10 from the Panther 18-yard line. In the ball game now is Troy Sullivan. He's now going to go in motion now. He's actually going to be split out to the near side right. 3 wideouts to the far side. AC looks to pass. Throws it to the far side. Nobody there. Incomplete. Just threw that one away. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 10 from the 18. Anthony Comer, head coach and quarterback in today's game. Nick Bonanca is splitting out to the near side. Penna, Jimenez, and I believe Todman to the wide side, left. And that's going to be an illegal procedure as the Titans moved early. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Actually, they're going to say he was drawn offside on the Panthers. From our vantage point, looks like the only people that moved was the offensive line. The referees are talking it over now, and they've moved the ball marker back as if it was a penalty against the Titans, but the referee said it was an offside against the Panthers, and now they're moving it the other way, and the Panthers are not happy about it. So instead of 3rd and 15, it's going to be 3rd and 5 from the 13-yard line. All right, here we go. AC looks to pass, dumps it off into the flat, inside the 10. It's going to be close to a first down. That was Jay Souza. I don't know if they got the first down or not. It's going to be close. It looks like it's at about the 8, and it's a first down. 5-yard pass from Anthony Comer to Jay Souza. And it's going to be first and goal for the Titans. Ball at about the 7-yard line. Titans looking to tie the game. Again, Bananka to the near side. It's like Penna is in the slot. AC looks, has time, throws it back of the end zone, over everyone, incomplete. Pass intended for Todman. And there's some pushing and shoving, and there's a flag on the play. One of the Panthers has his helmet off. Accordo Skeen not happy with what's going on. We'll see what the flag's about. Looked like it was after the play. They're still talking over what the penalty is about. And the referees have been really consistent. And they've been really delayed on making a lot of their calls here. So we still have not gotten a call from the referee on what the flag is about. As they're still talking it over. The ball was on the 7-yard line. The pass was incomplete. So that was the last pass. There was a little extracurricular activity after the play. All right, here we go. The referee now is looking to come over. He's going to head over. It's going to be holding against the Titans and unsportsmanlike conduct All right, so there were multiple penalties on both teams. So what that means is we really don't know. So let's get a shot of where the ball is. I guess they're going to all offset. And is it going to be first down because the penalty is offset? Or are they going to replay the down? Will it be second down? We're not sure. There was a couple of holdings and a couple of personal fouls and unsportsmanlike conducts on both sides. So I think everything's going to offset. And we're going to play either a second down from the 7 or a first down from the 7. And the referee now is talking to Coach Mark Welch of the Panthers, trying to settle it all out for his understanding. Referee had a lot of signals there. A couple of holdings on the Titans, a couple of unsportsmanlike conducts on the Panthers, a personal foul thrown in there for good measure. So it looks like they're going to put the ball right back at the 7. And we just need to see whether it is going to be first down or second down. Bryant is out there. Jamie Bryant arguing about it. And I really don't know what the beef was. We really didn't see any major skirmishes in the middle. I guess they're wondering why they're calling multiple penalties maybe. Really don't know. Mark Welch is really letting the referee have it right now. Very vocal. And Mark Welch is really letting the referee have it right now. And now he walks off. And the referees are having nothing of it right now. And the referee's saying, let's go, let's play ball. Let's get back to the football game. Anthony Comer is there as well, just trying to make sure that his side of the aisle is being well represented, I guess. And now he's talking to the referee. Obviously, no one is happy when there's penalties called, but this is sort of like they were offsetting, and they're going to replay the down. The marker on the far side, as you can see, shows first down. So they're going to replay that play. So basically, we've been talking for about 10 minutes here for something that has not happened, and they're going to start over from scratch. And now the referee's going to walk over to this side. All right, now we're going to start up, and they're going to start the clock. So it's going to be first and goal again for the Titans. The ball on the 7-yard line. Barrows is in as a tight end. Tight formation. Pitch. Souza, near side, cuts back, is hit for a loss. Ball's going to be at the 11. That looks like it's going to be a 4-yard loss. It is a 4-yard loss. It's going to be second and goal from the 11-yard line. Penna comes out. And Anthony Comer Jr. is in. Barrows is also in. Jimenez, AC Jr., and Will Sobreri are on the far side. Souza is the lone setback. Barrows is the tight end on the right side. AC looks to pass. Has a man in the flat. He goes up and gets it. Did he catch it? He did, but is it a touchdown? Did he make it? Or is it just short? What a wonderful catch. It's going to be short of the end zone. And that was Anthony Comer Jr. Wow, what a catch he got up for that one. It's going to be third and goal, though, short of the end zone. Look like they're at the 1-yard line or the 2-yard line. Looks like they're at the 2. So it's going to be third and goal at the 2. 3 wideouts to the near side. AC is going to be over center. Handoff. Right up the middle. Souza. He didn't get in. Did not get in. It's going to be fourth down and goal. And the ball is still at about the 2-yard line. Jimenez, Sobreri are going to be, and AC Jr. are going to be to the near side. Barrows is the tight end on the far side. And Souza is the lone running back. 4th and goal. AC, quick pass to the flat, and it's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Barros, and the Panthers hold. So the Panthers defense shuts down the Titans 4 and out, and the Titans are unable to tie this game, and the Panthers are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 2. All right, let's see what the Panthers can do here on offense as they're going to get the ball for the first time here in the 4th quarter. Leading 12-6. And let's see what we've got in terms of an offensive. Looks like Bryant's going to be the quarterback again, with Jones in the backfield, number 3. Actually, no one in the backfield right now. Empty backfield. Bryant, quick pass knocked down, incomplete. Pass knocked down there by Kyle Trainum, number 19 for the Titans. 2nd and 10. McDougal, Garcia, and Dunbar to the near side. 2 others to the far side. Bryant at quarterback. Bryant looks to pass. He does. He has a man. It's complete for a 1st down and more over the 15, around the 15-yard line. Pass caught by Kareem Robinson. And again, a little extra shoving at the end. And no flags on the play. But let's see. It's going to be a 1st down. 1st and 10. The ball is at the 15-yard line. So a 13-yard pickup there on that play for the Panthers. And they've got a 1st and 10 from their own 15 now. A little more breathing room. Bryant, quick handoff on the end around. Actually, that was Jones with the ball. James Moore, rather, with the ball. And he's going to be knocked back for a loss. All the way back inside the 10 to the 8. So that's going to be a 7-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 18. 2nd and 17, rather. Back at the 8-yard line. Again, we're nearing the midway point or so of the 4th quarter. Panthers leading 12-6. Panthers scored twice in the first half on a 26-yard run by Trey Morrison. And then they went up 12-0 on a 24-yard pass from Pierre Narcisse to Paris McDougal. Pass incomplete. And they're going to say there's going to be a flag on the play. I think there's going to be a flag for interference. And now there's some pushing and shoving and a lot going on away from the ball. Let's wait and see what happens here. They're going to call any penalty. Panthers want a penalty, and there's not going to be one called. So it's going to be third down now and 17. So to finish the scoring, timeout's going to be called. By the Titans. Yes, the Titans called that timeout. So a lot of confusion, but it looks like the ball is going to be back on the 7-yard line, on the 8-yard line rather, where it's going to be third and 17 when we resume. So just to recap the scoring again. The Panthers had the better part of the play early on in the game. They actually went on their opening drive, tried to score, and were unsuccessful. On the second time they had the ball, they scored on a 26-yard run by Trey Morrison. The conversion was no good, so the Panthers were up by a score of 12-6. On their next possession, the Panthers scored on a 24-yard pass from Pierre Narcisse to Paris McDougal. Again, the conversion came up short. That made it 12-0. The Titans, on the other hand, could not move the ball at all early on. And then late in the second quarter, they were able to cash in on a 36-yard pass from Anthony Comer Sr. to Anthony Comer Jr. The extra point attempt was wide right. So that is where we stand at 12-6. We are now in the fourth quarter, and there's been no scoring as of yet here in the second half. So that is the scoring on what we've had thus far. And now the Panthers are going to have it third and 17 from the 8-yard line when we resume. Their own 8-yard line. And they have a different quarterback now. Trey Morrison is back in the game as the tailback. Jamie Bryant at quarterback. He gets it. He looks. It looks like he's going to keep it. He is going to keep it to the far side, over to 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's going to have the first down. Over the 25 to about the 28-yard line. Pickup of 21 yards. It's going to be first and 10 Panthers at the 28-yard line. And another timeout is being called. And timeout is being called now by the Panthers. I believe. So we heard from the field, we can hear from the field, they're saying timeout red, which means timeout Panthers, but didn't seem like anyone went from the sidelines. But anyway, we're going to be back at it right now. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. Panthers have the ball and a 12-6 lead. All right, Robinson is coming to the near side. And now stoppage of play again. All right, we're back at it. First and 10 from the 28. Bryant hands the ball off to Morrison, and Morrison is going to get up through the right tackle, off tackle, to the 30-yard line. Timeout now taken by the Titans. So as we mentioned, the Titans over the next couple of weeks are going to be back on the road. They are going to be in Middleborough next week to Battis Field to take on the Middleborough Cobras. And then the following week, 2 weeks from when we're recording this, on the 24th of July, the Titans will be on the road. They're going to be traveling all the way to New Hampshire to St. Anselm College, where they'll be playing the Granite State Destroyers. Then 3 weeks from now, they'll be back home for a 3-week homestand. They'll be back here at McAldrich Field on the 31st of July, where they're going to be taking on the Taunton Gladiators. And then they'll be playing 2 other home games back-to-back the following 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of August. On the 7th against the Southern New England Admirals, and then the 14th against the Brockton Bucks. They're all part of what is called the Central Division of the East Coast Conference, where currently the Titans are tied for second at 1-1. So that's what the schedule sort of looks like over the next few weeks. And now we're going to be back for action. It's going to be 2nd and 8. The ball is on the, just over the 30-yard line. It's over the 30-yard line of the Panthers. We'll call it the 31. Again, James Moore in the backfield. Garcia comes in motion. 2nd and 8. Low snap. Bryant gets it. Throws it in the flat. That is caught by, looks like McDougal. And he's still on his feet for another first down at the 45-yard line. And actually, that is James Moore, rather, who made the catch. And another timeout on the field. And it's going to be a first down for the Panthers at their own 45-yard line. Check that 46-yard line. So a 15-yard pickup there on the play for the Panthers. And another timeout. So as we mentioned, the Titans are 1-1. They opened their season way back on June 19th here at McAldrich Field, and they lost to the Middleborough Cobras by a score of 31-18. And the following week, the Titans went on the road to Brockton, where they really took on and fared well against the Brockton Bucks, shutting them out by a score of 30-0. The Panthers are entering their game right now at 0-2. This could be their first win of the season, as they still have the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. And they're just going to kneel as we're under 2 minutes. So that's all they really have to do now is kneel, and it looks like the Panthers are going to come away with their first win of the season, and the Titans are going to fall to 1-2. Again, I kind of apologize. The clock is being held on the field by the officials. We're always not sure what the time is left on the field, but obviously it's under 2 minutes. The Titans called 2 timeouts. They're not able to stop the clock now, and the clock will just run out as it was first down for the Panthers. They're going to need to snap the ball again. They do, and another kneel down. And we'll see how much time is left. They will be able to kneel it down one more time, and that'll probably be enough. And the timekeeper is on the near side here. Gentleman on the right side of the screen is the timekeeper. You see him checking his watch. So he is the official timekeeper. And we'll see if they'll need to snap the ball one more time. And it looks like they will need to. And Bryant will take the snap one more time. And it looks like that may be it. Looks like the Panthers will not need to snap the ball any further. And that is it. That is the end of the ball game. So the final score here from Mac Aldridge Field on this East Coast Football League matchup is the Connecticut Panthers 12 and the Troy City Titans 6. I'd like to thank our videographer tonight, Michelle Dumas, for her fine work here at Mac Aldridge Field. So for all of us here at FRC Media, I'm Keith Tableau saying so long. The final score again, Connecticut Panthers 12, Troy City Titans 6. Have a good night.